Hey everybody, so we're back again with some mini verses. So using the pinhole method, I did get another set. This particular set is the jade set. So we have a jade teacup and the jade teapot. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put those together. So we're going to open it up. Okay. So we got our little plastic piece to hold our mold. We have our guide, which shows us that there is several on here to collect. And then this mold is going to be the jade teacup mold. Okay. So let's start with this package here. Okay. There's our squeeze nozzle, our studio liquid sand, our plates, nice little saucers, I always keep the newspaper. I think it's the cutest little thing ever, so I always keep it, and the dolls enjoy it too. Okay. Then we have this bag, which holds gold spoons, the feet for our display, which just pop right in. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the saucers on the display for now with the little spoons. Okay. Next comes our mold. Now this is just like the other teacup mold, except for it does not have the cat ears. And you can't really tell from the video, but it has the diamond weave pattern on it. Okay. So we'll go ahead, open up that. Let's see if you can get a close-up here. There we go. See the diamond weave pattern? Okay. No, we're going to take that, put it in the middle of our plastic piece, push that down just like that. Okay. Next, we have our two handles. Then we have our sandpaper. And last but not least, our cookies. Alrighty. So, let's go ahead and get started. Now, if you've done this before, you know that you need to take your time, be nice, steady, and slow, or you're going to wind up getting a lot of bubbles. And we got the top off. We got the squeeze bottle top on. I use this little tool here to get any bubbles out that I may come across. Let's see if I can get the resin off of that. Doesn't seem like it wants to come off. Oh well. Alright, so I'm going to take our mold. We're going to insert the squeeze tube. We're going to squeeze. Just like that. And then we're going to do a little tappy tap. Try to get the resin to go down towards the bottom. Gonna go ahead, smooth it out. Make sure that we did indeed get it in the bottom. Okay. We're gonna keep on going. Another little bit. Okay. Now I noticed there was a little bubble right here. Okay. Got any more bubbles? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. Okay. Put that in there. Alright. And there we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to let it sit for a minute so that any and all bubbles can come to the top. Then, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and take a look at the teapot. Okay. So we start with our teapot mold. Now this mold, if I remember correctly, is just like the rose one. So except for maybe the only difference is right here at the top. I don't know if you'll be able to see or not, but there's this little design. There we go. You see the little lines? That is not on the rose one. So that's the difference between the rose one and this one, is the little decoration on the front. It looks like this right here, the way it has these little leaves up. That's what this particular mold has. Okay, so I'm going to take this mold, I'll put it in its little container. Okay. Next, we have our handle, spout, and top. Okay. Then we have a bigger thing of liquid sand, jade. We have another spout. Then we have some mica powder to kind of give it some of that shine. Then we have our sandpaper. We have our tray. A little gold detail around it. Another newspaper. And then our pieces of paper. And then this bag should have our tools. So we have our little brush for the mica powder. We have our legs for our stand. And that's it. So I'll go ahead and pop that into place. Pop that into place. Go ahead and set it up. We'll put that right there. Alright, so let's take a look at our mold. Looks like we did have a couple of bubbles come to the top. So let's go ahead and get rid of them. Okay. See if we have any more bubbles. We're going to go ahead and search around. And it does not look like it. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, put this first cup under our black light or UV light, just like that. Alright. Now, I want to show you guys, these little cups are what I made from the last mold using my own resin. So it can be done. The handle does come out a little chunky if you're using the plastic for your mold, but you can make your own. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to block out that light so that we can actually see some of our other stuff. Let's see here, does that work? That'll do. Alright, so here we go. So we're going to take our teacup mold. We're going to open up our resin. We're going to go ahead and add our little nozzle. Now, the directions for the mica powder suggest that you put it on the inside of the entire thing. So we're going to do that. So to do that, what you're going to do is you're going to turn your mold inside out like that. Now it's important to remember that this part up here is the bottom of your mold, okay? This is the bottom of your mold. This up here is going to be the top of your mold. Nope, I was wrong. I was wrong. So the bottom half is the top of your mold, and this is the bottom of your mold. Okay? Did I have that right? Yep. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this mica powder is I'm only going to put it on the bottom half of the mold. Okay. So I'm only gonna put the gold down here. And I'm gonna try to keep an even line. So, just like that. Okay. Then we're gonna flip it back. Put it back on its little stand. Okay. Go ahead and close up our mica powder. I never use the whole thing. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and start filling it in. See how we're getting it in there? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. If we can't double check for bubbles. Okay. So far I'm not seeing any. Let's continue. Okay. Like that. Okay. Okay. Keep going. Make sure you're doing as even as you can. It always takes longer to fill the teapots because of how big they are. Oop, I see a bubble. Okay. Okay. Keep going. 2, 4, 6, 8. I know it's time consuming, but slow and steady wins the race. And that seems to be the case with this particular mold. Okay, so we're getting there. It's growing. There's just a lot of space in this mold. Alright. Sadly, sometimes it's hard to get the resin out of these little things. But we're getting there. You'll notice when I do this, I'm circling it so that we get even coverage throughout the entire thing. Okay. Okay. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Around and around we go. Okay. Looks good so far. We almost have it full. Around and around we go.
I'll like pour out the entire thing. I'm gonna have to get more.
Okay. I'm shooting a video.
Sorry.
It's alright. Alright. We're gonna keep filling it. There's this little lip to the mold, which will allow you to have a nice flat surface for the bottom. Okay. Alright. So we're going to go ahead, tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. We're going to set that off to the side for a few minutes. We're going to hit that one more time. That'll be 10 minutes. We'll take the mold out and see what it looks like. Let's go ahead and grab these bubbles that float it to the top. Another bubble there. Alright, let's go ahead and sit that down. Okay. Alrighty. So that's that. We're going to go ahead and stop the video here. When I get done with the molds and they're cured completely, we'll come back. We'll do another video to show you the finished product, as well as how to add the top, the spout, and the handle, as well as the handles for the teacups. Till then, we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.